have started the company in 2006, and main focus of the company is in the audiology business. We found a lot of deaf people not properly looked after or not properly treated.
Actually, we started as a business, and now we are mostly doing as a passion.
Yeah, our main focus of this company is to provide the total solutions for the deafness, and where we identify people and where we give them basic solutions and we give them advanced solutions. And not only that, improving the deafness, improving the audiology standard in the country. That is our main motive.
I'm an audiologist and speech language pathologist. So what I actually do is, when a child comes to us with a query that whether they are not hearing, we help them to go through the entire process, like right from the operation, like pre-operative things, and the post-operative switch on and everything.
In the time I started this company up to now, we have come to the certain level where we have done around 160 cochlear implantation, and over about 5,000 people we screened. We are the authorized dealers, a distributor in Sri Lanka. We get our hearing implant and hearing aids from the well-reputed company.
So these are few of the varieties of implants and processors what we have. They have their unique features and also they differ in the prices. This one has 2 microphones and it's the advanced processor, 2-unit processors what we have. And this is the latest implant, which is the Synchrony, and this has a rotating magnet. You can go for MRI, doesn't make any, you don't have to do a surgery and remove the magnet for it, so that's the additional feature here. So this is an advanced implant. Once they are implanted, they don't start hearing just like that. So after they are implanted, after the operation, they will have to come to us in a week, 2 weeks time, and 2 weeks or 3 weeks time, once the wound is healed. And when they come back, we'll have to fix another processor outside, and that's called the switch on day, and that's the most emotional and the best day in those clients' life.
So we are from Cochlear, and we started therapy 3 years ago. Yeah, it's really improved, and I'm really happy to see that. And she was totally out of the scene, that now she's really good in progress, and she speaks good, and she reads and she writes, and so we are very happy to see her progress. The most challenging part was to hear that she was deaf at the beginning, and then once we got to know about the cochlear implantation, the cost of the device was the most challenging part. It was and then again now to maintain the cost of things, that's the most challenging part, I guess.
Yeah, most of the people who are doing implant, they are very poor, and we guide them to the donors and as well as financial agents to collect the amount of money whatever they need for the implant.
When they come, they can't even talk, at a single word they can't talk. That's a big challenge. It's not only the money, the self-satisfaction is a lot. Other jobs we can't find the self-satisfactions, but in this, when the child start talking, that time no words to explain that actually. So I like this job. When the patient comes, like first we are doing assessment, that not only the language, we are doing like behavior assessment and everything.
ඇත්තටම මම පොඩි ළමෙක් ආවම ඉස්සර වෙලාම කරන්නේ තෙරපි කරන්න යනව නෙවෙයි ඒ බබත් එක්ක ගොඩක් ලොකු රැපෝට් එකක් ඇති කරගන්නවා ලොකු සම්බන්ධයක් ඇති කරගන්නවා එයා දොරෙන් මම ඉන්නවද කියලා ආසාවෙන් බලන මට්ටමට මම දරුවව හදා ගන්නවා හදාගෙන අර මුල් කාලෙම ඒ වෙනුවෙන් කැප කරලා තමයි ඊට පස්සේ ටික ටික වැඩ කරන්න පටන් ගන්නෙ අපි වැඩේට ගියොත් අපිට වැඩ කරගන්න හම්බ වෙන්නේ නැහැ අපි දරුවත් එක්ක එකතු වෙන්න ඕන එයාගෙම කෙනෙක් වගේ වෙන්න ඕන යාළුවෙක් වෙන්න ඕන ඊට පස්සේ අපිට හරි ලේසි වැඩ කරන්න ඊට පස්සේ අපි කියන දේ ஃபாலோ කරනවා
உண்மையிலே நிறைய முன்னேற்றம் இருக்குது அவர் நேரத்தோட இம்ப்ளான்ட் முந்தி இருந்ததை விட இப்போ இம்ப்ளான்ட் பண்ணதுக்கு பிறகு தெரப்பி செஷனுக்கும் பிறகு நிறைய இருக்குது நேரத்தோட அவள் ஒரு இதுக்கு மூவ் ஆகாமல் இருந்தா வீட்டில் இப்போ நார்மல் சைல்டோட அவனோட ஆக்டிவிட்டீஸ் எல்லாம் மாறி இருக்குது ஃபஸ்ட்டுக்கு வந்து ஃபுல்லாக கிளியராக கேட்குது நாங்கள் என்ன சொன்னோன்னு சொல்லி அப்போ அதை கேட்டு அதுக்கு ரியாக்ட் பண்ணுறாவ அதே நேரம் அடுத்த ஆக்டிவிட்டீஸ் எல்லாம் நாங்கள் இங்கேருந்து சொல்கிற நேரம் அவன் செய்கிறான் ஆக்டிவிட்டியாக அப்போ ஒன்று ஹியரிங்கும் அவட கிளியராக இருக்குது இம்ப்ளான்ட்டோட அதே நேரம் ஹியரிங்கோட இது ஸ்பீச்சும் கம்ப்ளீட் கிளியர் ஆகிடுது அடுத்த ஸ்பீச் வந்து கிளியராக பேசுகிறா ஒன்றுக்கும் மேற்பட்ட லாங்குவேஜ் பேசக்கூடியதும் அவட்ட இருக்குது இது இப்போ உண்மையிலே நாங்கள் சந்தோஷப்படுறோம் இவங்களுக்கு இப்படி ஒரு சான்ஸ் ஒன்று இருக்குதுன்னு சொல்லி ஹியரிங் இம்ப்ளான்ட் சிஸ்டம் ஒன்று இருந்ததுனால தான் இவருக்கு நிறைய கேட்குறதுக்கு லிஸ்னிங் பண்ணக்கூடிய பாட்டு விட கிளியர் ஆகிடுச்சு அதே மாதிரி தான் இவட தம்பி அவருக்கு கேட்குறது குறைச்சல் ஹியரிங் இம்ப்ளான்ட் அவருக்கு செஞ்சோம் நாங்கள் கிட்டத்தில் அப்போ இந்த இம்ப்ளான்ட்டுன்றது எங்களுக்கு ஒரு நார்மல் எங்கள் லைஃப் டைம் இது ஒன்று மாதிரி மாறி
I think generally what you're trying to do is make the children feel as comfortable as possible. I think the first thing you're always trying to do is break that barrier between you and the child so that they don't consider you a teacher or even an adult. You're somewhere between, you're an older sibling in a way. I think generally if I can just instill in them a sense of confidence in what they can do, because I think a lot of them have the ability but they aren't at all sure of that they do, and they're still sort of reticent even to speak, even to do anything, because it's all new to them. There's been a lot of shyness and stuff, but they're like slowly breaking through, and it's been kind of wonderful to see how they little by little keep moving forward and like pushing themselves.
After we came here, it was so fun. We could coordinate and the stuff we did, the activities and everything. It was really awesome, and I was so happy to see the kids. They were enjoying it, and I didn't see any moment like the kids were dull, they didn't like it or they were bored. It was so good, and I'm so grateful for the team.
It just reminded me how wonderful it is to work with children, and particularly children who have some sort of impairment which sort of holds them back, because there is that kind of wonderful sort of light bulb moment when you see that you've given them like the smallest thing, but they've managed to make it into something, or they can recognize an idea that you've spoke of, and you see that kind of spark, and that's kind of, there's something exciting and sort of intoxicating about that.
Just bring your kids to us, just tell us your problem, and we are there to take care of them. And we can assure you that they'll have a better future.
මගේ නම නිලූකා මගේ ගම බත්තර මුල්ල මගේ දරුවාගේ නම බුද්ධිනී මන්දා මගේ දරුවාගේ ඔපරේෂන් එක කරේ 2012 වසරේ ඇත්තටම සමාජයේ කොන් වෙලා වගේ මගේ දරුවා හිටියේ නමුත් මෙඩ්කොන් ආයතනයෙන් මගේ දරුවා ඉස්සරහට ගත්තා ඒ වගේම අද කරපු වැඩසටහනත් මම හිතට ඇත්තට ලොකු සන්තෝෂයක් මගේ දරුවා ඉස්කෝලේට ගිහිල්ලා වුණත් ඉස්සරහට ගියේ නැහැ අද මගේ ඇස් දෙකට කඳුළු ආව මෙතන සමූහයක් වගේ ළමයි අරගෙන මේ වගේ වැඩසටහනක් කරපු එකට මම මුලින්ම ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා මෙඩ්කොන් ආයතනයේ හැම සියලුම මහත්වරුන්ට මහත්මියන්ටත් මේ වැඩසටහන කරපු මහත්මියන්ටත් මගේ ස්තුතිය මේ අවස්ථාවේ පුද කරනවා අද අපේ දරුවෝ අම්මා තාත්තා කියන්නේ මෙඩ්කොන් ආයතනය නිසා ස්තුතියි
I would hope that they take home two things. One, just a sense of confidence, a sense of ownership in who they are, a feeling of authoritativeness in how they speak and how they deal with the world. as a nation in a place where we really haven't allowed for how we can better improve the lives of hearing impaired people, a lot of hearing impaired people, particularly outside of the major cities, find it very hard to find work, and becomes almost invalid because of it. And you're often treated as an other. So if at some semblance those children felt included or inclusive in something, then that's extraordinary. So I would hope that's the takeaway. And for me, yeah, it felt incredibly fulfilling and touching and moving, yeah, really, to see that moment, that you could give them some brief refrain from everything else. That's all you're asking for, yeah.